The senior night festivities. First, we're going to introduce the senior boys. First up, number 11, Varsity. Jan's walking tonight with his mother Diana and his father Jacko. Jan's drink car is a Jaguar F-Type, which is fitting. His favorite memory of basketball is beating Middleborough at home his freshman year. One thing he's going to miss about West Bridgewater, going to get food with Jello and his friends. His plans after high school, he's committed to play baseball at RPI and major in civil engineering. His favorite movie, it's a good one, Cars 1. Congratulations, Jack. Next up, number 3, Colin O'Neill. Colin's walking with his parents, Karen and John. His dream car is a punch buggy. One thing he's going to miss about West Bridgewater is Mr. Despier. And his plans after high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee and major in sports management. His dream game is Wingstop. And his favorite movie, The Step Brothers. Next up, senior number 1, Hayden Raza. Hayden's walking with both of his parents, his brother Nathan, and his girlfriend Isabel, and his sister Olivia and her boyfriend Jason. Hayden's dream car is a Porsche. His favorite memory of basketball is exploring the schools at the away games. I don't know if that's allowed. One of the things that he'll miss about West Bridgewater is all of his friends. And after high school, he plans to go to college or a major trade school. His dream date is somewhere in France. And his favorite movie, Billy Madison. Congratulations, Hayden. Next up, number 22, Makai Sheriff. Makai is walking with his mother Vanessa, his father Mark, and his brother Max. Makai's street car is a BMW i8. And his favorite memory, WB is playing with his cousins and his friends. One other thing he'll miss, all of his friends in school. His dream date, pretty simple, go to the movies. His favorite movie is Juice. Congratulations, Makai. Up next, number 24, Tyler Bullock. Tyler is walking with both of his parents, Jonathan and Holly. And his dream car is a Porsche 911. Tyler's favorite WB basketball memory is getting player of the game junior year. Thank you for fixing the year. One of the things that Tyler's going to miss most about West Bridgewater is the people that he met over the years. And he plans to attend college after school or become a firefighter majoring in fire science. His dream date, Jessica Alba, and his favorite movie, The Breakfast Club. Up next, number 10, Lamar Valentina. Lamar tonight is walking with his dad, Lamar, his mom, Bahari, his brother, Cam. Lamar's dream car is a 1970s Mustang, and his favorite memory of basketball is all the bus rides back to the away game wins. Lamar's going to miss the brothers that he made while playing basketball at WB. And his plans after high school are to go into the local 17 union for sheet metal working. His dream game is going out bowling and an LTE. And his favorite movie is Hacksaw Ridge. Next up, number 4, Armani tonight is walking with his mother, Michelle, his father, Juan, and his grandmother, Nana. Armani's dream car is a Porsche Cayman, and his favorite basketball memory of WB is punching a playoff ticket by beating Greater New Bedford's sophomore year in overtime. One of the things Armani's going to miss most about West Bridgewater, all of his friends. Armani's plan after high school, he'd like to play college basketball and study to get his BSN. His dream date, dinner on the beach in Bora Bora. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to West Bridgewater Middle Senior High School for tonight's senior night matchup between the visiting Holbrook Bulldogs and your West Bridgewater Wildcats. Before we get to this game, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to the Holbrook Bulldogs and their fans to our school. West Bridgewater is a proud member of the South Coast Conference and the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. Here at West Bridgewater, sportsmanship is not only valued, it's an expectation. Our student athletes, coaches, and officials have worked hard to prepare for tonight's competition. Let's honor their efforts by keeping our cheers positive and respectful. We ask that there be no calling out of players by name or number. Instead, focus on encouraging your team and fostering a great atmosphere for everyone. We wish the best of luck to both Holbrook and West Bridgewater. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. We also ask, please, to stay off the court in between the quarters, at the half, and during timeouts, as we need to keep the floor clean and dry to prevent injuries. And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting Holbrook Bulldogs. At guard, a sophomore, number 4, Gio Ramirez. At forward, a sophomore, number 5, Xavier DePina. At forward, a sophomore, number 11, Nick Desalinas. At center, a senior, number 23, Owen Sicilian. And at guard, a senior, number 3, Alan Brown. And coach of the Bulldogs, Richard Gifford. And now, the starting lineup for your West Bridgewater Wildcats. At guard, a senior, number 1, Aiden. And forward, a senior, number 10, Lamar Valentina. At guard, At guard, a senior, number 24, Tyler Bullock. And at forward, a senior and captain, number 11, Jack Garces. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. First personal, first team foul. Xavier Levine to the line, 2 shots. foul for 10 on our team. His first personal, second team foul. Holbrook's Gio Rivera to the line. 2 shots.
I could do that. Get all this stuff. I'll eat it.
Get ready for Valentine's Day.
Wildcats foul number 1, Aiden Rosa, his first personal, third team foul. Holbrook's number 11, Nick Varsity to the line. 2 shots.
Probably with the news.
Checking in for West Bridgewater, number 3.
Sorry for the technical difficulties to start this game, but we're good to go. Wildcats off to a good start, up 10-4. Aiden Raza got things going early with a 3-ball. He's got 5 points. Tyler Bullock also off the bench on senior night with a 3-ball. And a miss at the line for the Bulldogs, and a putback is good. So a 10-6 start here with 4.5 remaining in the first quarter. Stapleton, O'Neill, and Loretta are the guards with McLean and Jag in at the forwards. Jag floats one up and he puts it in. Jag gets on the board for the first time here. Alan Brown drives in and gets the contact and puts it down. Oh, but it's a charge. My mistake. They call the offensive foul against Alan Brown. Lorette will bring it up, swings it over to O'Neill, back to Lorette in the middle. McLean pulls up from the stripe, can't get it to go. Alan Brown pulls down the rebound. Brown with it on the wing, puts it into the middle. For DePina, he floats one up and he gets it to go. Lorette will bring it up here. 4-point game. Stapleton, the 3-ball, that's good! Ben Stapleton knocking down the 3, his first shot of the night gets it to go. Desalinas in the backcourt, tries to get it across to Brown, he does. They put it into the middle. Shot won't go. Stapleton brings it up here for WB. Swings it outside to Lorette, back into the middle, over to O'Neill. Looking for help, fires it to Lorette, into the corner, McLean, an open look, puts it up. That's good! JJ McLean getting things going in 4 3-balls to start the game for WB. 12 points from beyond the arc. Holbrook puts it into the middle. Another good take, doesn't get it to go. A fight for the rebound. DePina with it, gets it to Brown. Brown inside, looking for a whistle, doesn't get it. Tries to pull down his own board. And the call will keep it with Holbrook. Desalinas gets it in to Ramirez on the wing. Ramirez double teamed, gets it over to Brown. Brown drives in, pulls up from the free throw line, can't connect. Stapleton will bring it up. They swing it to O'Neal on the wing, double team, and a foul. They'll get that one on Allen Brown. O'Neal was close to losing his footing there. And Coach Otto burns the timeout. Up by 8 here with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Out of the timeout, Stapleton will inbound from the side. They get it into O'Neal, back to Stapleton with it on the wing. 2 minutes to go, up by 8 here in the first quarter. Swings one over to Garces, drives in, off the window, gets it to go. Jags up to 4 points in the first. Lead is at 10, ball's knocked away, saved by O'Neal. And Garces tries to save it, and he does. Stapleton pulls up for 2. Doesn't get the roll, and Allen Brown pulls it away. A wild sequence there, can't finish it off, and a foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Basket goes, but they're not going to count it. They get the foul on Jag on the take. Making an inbound from the baseline. Inbound is knocked around, and a foul comes in again. And I think they're going to get it on Jag again, and they are. So 2 fouls in a span of 15 seconds for Jag. Puts Messian at the line. First one's good. Lead is down to 9. Jag Garces will check out here. It's a big night for the seniors. Of course, it's their night. And Messian able to go 2 for 2 at the line and cut the lead to 8 here with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. We weren't able to comment on it then because we had the technical difficulties, unfortunately, but Coach Otto went with basically a completely fresh lineup to start the game out of the starting 5. Stapleton will swing it around. O'Neal will let the 3 go. He doesn't get it to fall. But Coach Otto went with Hayden Raza and Makai Sheriff as the guards in the backcourt, with Jag Garces, Tyler Bullock, and Lamar Valentina as the bigs. So a good look and a good opportunity for some guys off the bench to get some points. Tyler Bullock was able to knock down a 3. Allen Brown loses his footing, gets it off to Ramirez. Messian, a reverse, and he gets it to go. A nice take. Under a minute to go here in the first 6-point game. Lorette drives it in, floats one up off the glass, and he gets it to go. An off-balance look, Lorette gets it to fall, and he's on the board. Allen Brown with it on the wing, drives in on Lorette, through some contact, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
West Bridgewater foul number 4 on the men's first personal team limit. Alan Brown to the line 2 shots.
Brown can't connect on that first free throw. He's had a good first quarter, kept his guys in it down just by 8. And he's able to connect on the second one, so he'll go 1 for 1. He'll split it at the line. 20 seconds to go. Likely going to be last shot here for WB. Barrett with it on the wing. Calls for the screen. Goes around it, drives in, swings to the corner. Stapleton pulls up for 2. Connects on the mid-range. And that's going to end the first quarter. Stapleton with a nice jump shot to end the quarter and put the Wildcats up by 9 as we head into the second quarter of action. Out of the timeout. Holbrook with the possession here to start quarter 2. Big shout out to the fans who showed up here for WB to support their classmates and support their seniors on their special night. Alan Brown pulls up for 2 and a nice jump shot right there by Alan Brown. Gets things going in the right direction for Holbrook to start the second quarter. Garces, shot fake, pulls up for 2. Answers Alan Brown with a 2 of his own. Beautiful jump shot from the mid-range by Jag. He's up to 6 points. Brown swings it across to Messian. Messian drives in on Valentina, kicks to the corner, swinging it around. They get it back to Brown on the right wing. Brown dancing around the screen, feeds it into Messian. Messian throws a shot up, a crazy look, doesn't go. Garces pushing it ahead. Drives in, looking for a whistle, doesn't get it, drives in, gets to Valentina, and he's got the bucket himself. Holbrook trying to get it across the midcourt, they do. Messian swings it around. Driving in on Lamar, and he gets the foul. So Messian will head back to the free throw line. He was 2 for 2 last time. And a good slowdown of the pace here. Holbrook has not changed anything in their lineup so far. WB has made several substitutions. Holbrook yet to make a change. Riding with their starting 5 here through the first 9 and change minutes of this game. Messian able to connect on that first one. Trying to cut the lead to single digits here at the free throw line. And Messian's 4 for 4 at the line, and the lead is down to 9. So the Wildcats have been back with their usual lineup. They changed it up for the starters for senior night to get some seniors involved, but now they're back to where they usually are. Stapleton, a wide open look, splash on the 3. Ben Stapleton getting going. He's got 8 points here in the half. Brown with it, working on McLean. Loses the handle, stolen by Garces. Jag pushing it ahead. Gets it over to Lorette. Loses the handle. Jag gets it back into the middle for JJ. Floats it up. He got it. JJ now up to 5 points. DePina working on Garces on the left wing. Garces on the floor. DePina drives in, floats one up, and gets the foul. Lamar doesn't like the call, but DePina will head to the line. And Holbrook is really working hard for their points right now, down by 14. Nick Navin getting set to check back into the game for WB. Nick Navin will come in for Lamar. Lamar clearly dealing with some foul trouble here in the first half. DePina able to knock down that second one. Score is 31-18 here, just under 6 to go in the first half of senior night. Wildcats have looked strong offensively here in the first half. Lorette gets it into Garces. Double team, feeds it into Stapleton. Stapleton pushed under, can't get it to go, has it rejected. Pushing it up is Ramirez, and a lost handle by Desalinas. And another substitution made for WB. Hayden Raza back into the game. He got things going early for WB with a 3-ball. Had 5 points in the first quarter. He takes Lorette's spot. Stapleton on the wing. Gets it over to Nick Navin. He lets a 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Brown controls it for Holbrook. Brown on Garces. A good matchup right here. Messian drives in, and a wide open deuce right there for Messian. He's had a big first half. Him and Brown have been splitting the points here in the first half. Stapleton feeds one into Garces. An open look, way too easy. Jag Garces with an easy 2. Brown glides in. He can't finish it. Pulls down his own board, goes back up, can't finish again. And Navin pulls down the rebound. Garces pushing it ahead. A good matchup right here. Like we said, Allen Brown, Jag Garces. JJ drives in, pulls up for 2. That's cash. Much too much space for the sophomore sharpshooter. Up to 7 points here in the first half for JJ. They swing it around, back to Brown. Offense runs through him for the Bulldogs. Brown pushing under from in the paint, a little mid-range jumper doesn't go. Messian pulls down the board. Pushing Navin under, sees a mismatch, floats it up, gets it to go. Stapleton with it, working on Ramirez. Navin, open 3, passes it up, and he traveled. And he knew it right away. Ramirez will bring it up here for Holbrook. They get it over to Brown in the corner. 3.5 to go. Ramirez on the wing. They swing it around to Desalinas. Inside Messian. Messian pushes Navin under. Goes back up with it. Finishes it off again. Messian's having a huge half. Raza pulls up from way downtown. Doesn't get it to go. Stripped by Stapleton. What a play. But he can't finish it. What an effort by Stapleton, but he just couldn't get it to go. Brown with it, gives it up to DePina. Over Ramirez on the left wing. Back to DePina in the middle. Brown on the wing, 2:45 to go. Back to DePina, over to Ramirez. They just keep swinging it around the arc. Over to Ramirez, into the middle, Messian. Messian floats it up off the window, doesn't go. McLean pulls down the rebound and Raza will push it. Raza looking for an opening, gives it to Garces at the top. Garces driving in, an easy take, but he can't finish it. Looked like a free bucket for Jag, just a little too much off the glass. Brown pulls up for three, doesn't get it to go. Brown frustrated, having a rough second quarter. Stapleton, an open lane, drives in, through some contact, finishes it. Nice take by Stapleton. He's got himself as the first Wildcat in double figures with 10 points. Stapleton had 24 last time out, and he's having a half that puts him on pace to do that again. Stapleton knocks the ball away. Brown recovers, drives in, feeds it in, can't finish it. Ramirez had a wide open bucket, just couldn't get it. And WB will slow it down here with 90 seconds to go in the first half of action. McLean, wide open three, puts it in, JJ McLean. Add another Wildcat to double figures, JJ's up to 10. An offensive onslaught for WB. Brown drives in, pulls up for two from the baseline. That's a nice shot. Brown gets things going again. Has struggled here in the second quarter. Raza with it on the wing. Trying to go on Brown, can't get by him. Sends it off to Stapleton. Navin fakes the shot, gets it into Garces. We got whistles. And a foul. They get the foul on DePina. Lorette checks back in for Raza. Here for the final 47 seconds. Jag, wide open off the inbound, another bucket for Jag. 3 Wildcats in double figures here in the first half. Jag stabs at the pass, can't knock it away. Brown with it. Floats one inside for Ramirez. Feeds it to Messian. Messian gets it outside. Brown with it at the top. 23 seconds to go. Could be a last shot here for Holbrook. Into the corner. DePina. Shot fake. Drives in. Has it sent back by McLean. Stapleton to Garces. Garces on the break, and he finishes another one. 8 seconds to go. Jags up to 12. Brown push it across the midcourt. Steps back, shoots the three. Can't get it to go. And what a first half from WB. An 18-point lead in an offensive onslaught with 3 Wildcats in double figures. On pace for nearly 90 points. Wildcats lead it by 18. And we'll be back shortly with second half action.
All of the funds will be donated to the National Honor Society.
Just about ready to get this second half underway. If you missed it, the first half was an offensive onslaught from the Wildcats. 44-26 is the score. WB with Jack Garces, JJ McLean, and Ben Stapleton all in double figures heading into the second half as we get things going. McLean drives in, open look, tries to get it back, and Lamar will finish it off. Wildcats get things going here first in the second half. Brown pulls up from the mid-range. That's a nice contested shot by Allen Brown. Lamar up to 6 points with that bucket to start the half. Lorette drives in, pulls it back out into the corner. Drives baseline. The reverse is sent back by Messian, and he'll stay right here with WB. Stapleton, O'Neal, and Lorette are the guards to open the half with McLean and Valentina as the bigs. McLean drives in, off the window, misses everything. And Messian pulls down the rebound, trying to facilitate into the corner for Brown. Brown drives in, kicks it out. 3-ball, that's good. Desalines gets a triple for Holbrook, and the Bulldogs are down just 15 here, trying to get a run going. Stapleton drives in, what a take by Ben. Ben up to 12. And the offense just keeps rolling. Brown working on Lorette. Pulls up for 3. Another great shot by Allen Brown. Another contested shot with that. He was frustrated with himself in the second quarter. He couldn't get things going. And he opens up the second half with 2 really contested jump shots and 5 points in the first 2 minutes. Lorette drives in on Brown. No whistle. And DePina pulls down the rebound. Lorette wants a foul. DePina loses the handle, gives it off to Messian. Messian drives in on Valentina, grabs his own miss. Putback is good. Messian had a huge first half, and that's a pure strength and grit play right there from Messian. The lead is down to 12 as the Wildcats burn their timeout. Here we go out of the timeout. Wildcats make 1 substitution. Hayden Raza taking the slot for Armani Lorette. So Raza and Stapleton will be the guards in the backcourt. Here with just under 6 to go in the third. 48-36 is our score. Raza gives it over to McLean on the wing. Looking for some space. Gives to Valentina. He dropped the pass and Messian takes it away. Now on the break. Euros by, misses the fast break layup. Garces trying to push it now. Swings it over to Raza and an easy deuce for Hayden. Hayden gets himself on the board. Now Jag on the other end knocks the pass away. They tried to get it to Brown. I was just about to say Raza with his first points since the first quarter. And then Jag on the other end of the floor knocking the pass away. Messian swings it. Brown in the middle, pulls up for 2, can't connect. Ball was halfway down when it came out. Pass across. Brown just missed the steal. Raza drives, swings, Stapleton, shot fake, into the middle, wide open, Valentina for 2. Great ball movement by WB. Brown with it on the wing, working on Garces, the matchup we've talked about all night. Brown drives in, a nice move! And he gets the foul along with the bucket. So Brown will head back to the free throw line with a chance for a 3-point play. Dylan Fernandez getting set to check in. He'll take Valentina's slot for the meantime, so the Wildcats will run a much smaller lineup here.
Checking into the Wildcats, number 50, Dylan Fernandez.
And Brown able to connect and make it a 3-point play. Raza with it, trying to take Brown. Fernandez in the corner, drives in, an easy look, can't finish it. DePina pulls in the rebound. Fernandez had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to go. Ramirez with it, gives it off to Brown. These two senior captains going at it. Brown gets by Garces, now works on Fernandez, has it sent back from behind by Garces. Fernandez tries to draw the charge, and he does! Dylan working hard and draws the charge, and he has a few words for Messian. Messian's been talking a lot tonight. And Fernandez likes to have his words there. Stapleton working with it on Ramirez. Looking for some space, looking for an opening. Swings it around, McLean. Always looking for some space on the 3-point line. Raza with it now on the wing. Drives on Brown. Gives it out Stapleton. Back into the middle for Raza. Raza puts up the layup and he can't get it to go. DePina pushing it ahead. Drives in on JJ. A nice floater by DePina. The lead is down to 11. Raza, shake and bake on Brown. Garces tries to drive through DePina. And DePina will get whistled for the foul. Naven checks in for Raza. And he will inbound from the side here for WB. Stapleton with it in the backcourt. Working on Ramirez. Swings it into the corner for JJ. Gives it out to Garces at the top. Over to Fernandez. Swings it back out for Stapleton on the wing. Stapleton drives on Ramirez. Floats one off the window, doesn't get it to go, but he will head right to the free throw line for 2 shots. Ben with the co-lead with Garces tonight, 12 points apiece. And he's got 2 looks at the stripe here with just over 3 minutes to go left in the third period of play.
13 fouls. The first ones at Stapleton to the line, 2 shots.
Ben knocks down the first free throw. And Kevin Keaton will check in for Dylan Fernandez. Coach Otto trying to get some size on the floor with Keaton, a much taller guard than what has been on the floor previously. Stapleton able to go 2 for 2 at the line, up to 14 points. Brown working on Garces on the wing, pulls up for 3, connects on a 3-ball. Alan Brown has the instincts to just pull up whenever he feels like it. And it's worked well here in the second half. He's clearly caught rhythm. And the lead is down to 10. McLean drives in, pulls up for 2. Doesn't get it to go. A fight for the rebound. Keaton saves it. Stapleton keeps it alive. Naven drives. And a whistle and a travel on Naven. The second time he's been whistled for that tonight. Lorette will take Naven's spot off the bench. Brown trying to lead the comeback. They were down 18 to open the half. He floats one up off the window. In and out. Messian pulls down the offensive rebound. And a good timeout called by the Holbrook head coach. 10-point game, 2:20 to play, Holbrook basketball. Out of the timeout. It's going to be Holbrook basketball. 2:21 to play, 54-44. WB holds the lead. But the Wildcats trying to thwart what has been a run for Holbrook. Brown with it. At the top of the key. Swings it over to Ramirez. Ramirez outside. Back to Brown at the top. Over to DePina. DePina drives into the mid-range. Messian floats one off the window, doesn't get it to fall, but they get the whistle on Kierton, and Messian will shoot two. He's perfect at the line tonight, 4 for 4. These free throws to cut it to a single-digit lead. Can't connect on the first one, so we'll stay at 10 for now. Exactly 2 minutes left here in the third period. And Messian makes it a 9-point game. So it's a big offensive quarter here for the Bulldogs. And the Wildcats trying to end the run. JJ lets a three go. He doesn't get it to fall, though. And DePina will push it up. All the momentum going way of Holbrook. Pulls up for three is Brown. He got another one! Allen Brown as hot as you can get right now, leading the comeback. The lead is down to 6, and we got some real close basketball now heading into the home stretch of the game. Inside Kierton. Fires it out in a travel. And the turnovers continuing to come for WB. And Coach Otto feels that a timeout's needed with 1:25 to go as Holbrook's run continues and the lead is cut to 6. Out of the timeout here, under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. The run continuing here for Holbrook. Ramirez will bring it up. Works on Lorette. Gives it over to Dessalines on the wing. Lorette horsing him for the ball. They get it to Brown. Brown on Garces. Into the middle for Messian. Messian. We have a whistle and a blocking foul on O'Neal. Try to draw another charge on Messian. He doesn't get it. And this is going to send Messian back to the free throw line. He is 5 for 6 tonight here. And scratch that. Not into the penalty quite yet. Wildcats had a foul to give. Pass is deflected by O'Neal. Saves it back into Messian. Messian, an easy look on a great spin move past Lorette. And it's a 4-point game, 54-50. 50 seconds to go. Garces drives in. Count the bucket with the foul. Garces with a huge switch of momentum right there. They needed that.
Holbrook foul number 5, Xavier DePina, his third personal. 14 foul.
45 seconds remain in the third quarter.
To the line.
And man, do the Wildcats need that. Slows it down as they get Garces to the line and they get the bucket. Jag connects on the free throw. He's got 15 points. Trying to make things happen for his guys on his senior night. Brown threads through the double team. Into the corner, DePina swings it. Ramirez, a wide open deuce. It's a 5-point game, 25 seconds to go in the third. Could be the last possession of the quarter. Lorette works on Ramirez. Goes by and pulls it back. Working on a last shot. They get it to Stapleton. Loses the handle, it's knocked away. Saved by Brown, what an effort! And then Stapleton takes it away from Ramirez as the clock hits 0. Lorette on the fast break, what a swing! 59-52 in an absolutely chaotic and amazing to watch third quarter of action. Wildcats lead it by 7 as we head to the final 8 minutes of basketball. Here we go. We're ready for the final 8 minutes of basketball. We said it would be a memorable night, and I can't say that the Wildcats have disappointed. It has been a great night. They had a huge first half. Holbrook came back with a big third quarter to make it a close game, and then the Wildcats took the momentum back to end the third, and they hold their lead at 7 here with the final 8 minutes in front of them. Messian drives in on Valentina, floats one up, doesn't get it to go. Valentina, great defense and the rebound, but Brown takes it away, and then it's taken back by Stapleton. Valentina flings it out of bounds. A lot of congestion in the backcourt. Valentina was just trying to get it across. Overcompensated on the pass, tried to get it to Garces. And a turnover. Ramirez gets it into Messian, works on Valentina, gets double teamed. Outside Desalines, inside DePina, it's knocked away, it'll stay here. JJ knocked it away. Two offenses that have gone back and forth all night. Holbrook led by Alan Brown, who had a huge third quarter after a very frustrating second quarter for him. And he'll hold it on the wing right now, working on Stapleton. Pulls up for 3. Can't connect. The first 3 he's missed in a while. Desalines wins the fight for the rebound. Brown drives in, can't finish it. Messina gets it to go. Messian, finishes it. A long possession and the lead's down to 5. Stapleton pulls up for 2, that's cash. Wildcats trading buckets with Holbrook as Allen Brown glides inside. Can't get the bucket to go, but he will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Allen Brown shoots more free throws than anybody in most divisions in high school basketball, really. Finds himself at the line very, very often. And that's because he works hard and finds a way to make contact happen and work hard to get those points. Able to connect on the first one. They may not be too loud right now, but in a close game like this, as we head to the final 7 minutes, our student section, led by Patrick Stanton, is bound to get going at some point. The Wildcats just need the spark that'll get them fired up. Lorette will bring it across, working on Ramirez. Navin is back into the game. He checked in for Valentina. Lorette looking for some help, gets it to McLean on the wing. McLean back into the middle for Garces at the top. Inside Stapleton, floats one up, can't finish it, left it short. And Messian pulls in the rebound. Fires it across Ramirez, off the window, too strong. Garces with Ramirez behind him, and he gets fouled. Maybe a little bit of a flop job there and an acting job by Garces, but it works for the foul. And WB will not complain with that. Stapleton working on Brown. And a strip from behind, what an effort. Unbelievable, and Brown finishes off the easy break. This kid is on another level tonight. A gorgeous steal and the finish. And we now have a one-possession game. Kick to the corner, Stapleton wide open. That's cash all day long. 19 points for Ben Stapleton. Can't give Stapleton that much space. Gonna make it hurt all the time. Into the corner is DePina. Drives in, over Navin, no whistles, and now we have a late whistle and a blocking foul on Navin. It's going to send DePina to the free throw line. 6-point game. DePina a little strong on the first one, can't connect. An absolutely wild night here for both teams. As we enter the final 5 minutes, DePina connects on the second free throw. It is a 5-point game here in West Bridgewater. Lorette with it, swings it over to Garces on the wing. Works on Dessalines, spins inside, leaves it a little short, and the rebound deflected, and they're going to say it's off Allen Brown, and it'll stay with the Wildcats. Inbound, they get it into Garces, they swing it. McLean lets it fly, connects on a 3. Too much space for JJ, the sharpshooter. A big answer. It's an 8-point game. Allen Brown swings it. Dessalines on the wing. Into the corner, DePina drives in. Pulls it back out, Dessalines inside. Messian into the corner for DePina. DePina has it knocked away by Navin, whistles and a foul. And DePina will head back to the free throw line. He just split on his last time there. Gonna need both of these, all important 2 points right here in an 8-point game in the final 4:30 of play. Rattles out on the first one. And this is where the student section will start to get going here. You can hear Patrick Stanton from all around the arena. And DePina connects on the second one, so he splits both free throws. Now Lorette trying to kill some clock. 7-point game. Kicks it out, Garces wide open, can't connect. Not gonna see that happen all that often when he gets that open of a look. Brown drives in on Navin, through the contact, no whistles. Great defense by Navin. Now Garces pushing it ahead on Desalines. Off the window, doesn't go, but Garces will head to the stripe to shoot two. Jags got 15 already. Looking to extend the lead here, already up 7 here. 3:59 to go, just under 4 minutes remaining. Jag able to connect on the first one. Clutch time free throws here for the senior captain. And he goes 2 for 2. He's got 17 points and a 9-point lead for his team. Ramirez gets it into Messian. Double team. Drives in on Navin. Can't finish it. Navin pulls down the rebound. Trying to fight out of it. And gets the pass to Stapleton. Stapleton to Garces. Working on Ramirez. Counted in the foul. Unbelievable. And chants around the gym, who's your daddy? Garces with a huge play. Trying to make it a 3-point play and extend the lead to 12. Trying to pull back away with 3:30 remaining. And he's got the free throw. He's got 20 points and a 12-point lead. Brown pushes it across, drives in, off the window, too strong. Rebound fought for by Navin. And a travel. They'll get it on Navin, so it'll stay here with Holbrook. Navin getting hoarse for these rebounds, but he's working hard. Inbound stolen by Garces. The save is kept alive by DePina. Gets it into Messian. No whistles. There's the whistle. And I think they're going to get him for a block. They are going to get Navin for a block. Was trying to draw another charge. Holbrook inbounding from baseline. They get it into Ramirez on the wing. They swing it around to Brown. Shot fake, pulls up for 2. Bucket! Another contested jumper from Allen Brown. He's had a lot of those tonight. And he's had a really big second half in keeping his Bulldogs alive. And still alive here. 3 minutes to go, 10-point game. Garces works on Desalines. Right by him. Can't finish it. It was a good take, just couldn't finish strong. Brown swings in the corner for DePina. DePina has it stripped and a whistle. They get it on McLean and they'll get the shooting foul, so DePina will head back to the line. These will be his 5th and 6th free throws of the game and of the quarter. Trying to cut the lead to single digits once again.
Xavier DePina to the line. 2 shots.
Connects on the first one, and we have a 9-point game. 2:45 to go in the fourth. And DePina splits again. Offensive rebound for Messian, and he gets fouled. So more free throws are coming for Holbrook. and the fans are starting to have some frustration as the whistles continue to come in against WB. Long possessions and a lot of fouls going against West Bridgewater. Messian's been good from the line tonight. This is his fourth trip. Rattles out the first one. And the student section loving it, yelling, "Ball don't lie." Not happy about the calls here coming in the fourth quarter. Wildcats doing their best to work against him. And Messian can't connect on either. Allen Brown, oh my goodness! Unbelievable. This kid is doing it all tonight. Grabs the rebound, falling on his back, floats one off the glass and gets it to go, and we have a 7-point game. Unbelievable as we head to a timeout. Out of the timeout, Wildcats with the possession, up 72-65, an absolute shootout. The officials will take their own timeout here with 2:40 to play. An absolute Game of the Year candidate here for the Wildcats. It's been an unbelievable night, and what a night to do it on senior night. Armani will bring it up with 2:30 to go. They swing it over to Stapleton. Stapleton, corner, McLean. Into the middle, Lorette loses it. Keeps it alive for the meantime, gets it to Stapleton. Puts it in the middle. McLean got the bucket. Probably should have had a foul along with it, but he gets the deuce. 9-point game. Just about 2 minutes to go. Allen Brown swings it inside. He wasn't looking. Desalinas was wide open under the hoop. And Allen Brown with some clear frustration. Garces pushes it across. Under 2 minutes to go in what's been an awesome night, with only more to come. Stapleton works on Ramirez. Ramirez into the corner. Navin, open look. Little strong. Garces fights for the rebound, and it'll go off him, and the Bulldogs will take it. Bulldogs going to need something to start, and they're going to need it to start fast. Down 9 with 1:40. Going to need a spark here from Brown. They get it into Messian. Outside Ramirez. Pass is stolen by Navin. A bad read by Ramirez, fires one into double coverage. Stapleton gives it up for McLean, into the corner, Navin. Navin is going to get called for another travel. That's his 4th of the night. And a timeout will come in. 1:15 to go, 9-point game. Here we go out of the timeout. Holbrook with it. Final minute 15. Brown with it in the corner. Drives in. Floats one up from the mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Messian. He can't finish it. And Navin pulls down the rebound. And Brown has to foul. And with a minute left, a miss on that possession. Wildcats now just trying to ice it.
Holbrook foul, 3 out of Brown's third personal. 14 foul.
They get it into Lorette, and Lorette is immediately fouled by Brown. That'll be Brown's fourth.
Holbrook foul, 3 out of Brown's fourth personal. Team win. West Bridgewater's Armani Lorette to the line. 2 shots.
Lorette at the stripe, trying to push the lead to double digits. Can't connect on the first free throw. Lorette has had a unusual slow night offensively, just 2 points on the board. And he can't connect on either free throw. DePina will push it. They need points and they need them fast. Drives in, a whistle, and a foul on the floor, so the shot won't go. But that'll send DePina back to the free throw line for his 7th and 8th free throws of the 4th. 55 seconds remain. DePina able to connect on the first one. And DePina splits the free throws. He's split them all 4 times. Brown pulls up for 3 and can't connect. Grabs his own rebound, steps back another 3, and connects. Unbelievable, Allen Brown. It's a 5-point game. And a timeout is called. This kid just continues to impress. And he continues to keep the Bulldogs alive. Out of the timeout, 41 seconds to go. Holbrook in desperate need of a stop and a steal, or else they'll have to foul. But Brown does have 4 fouls, so they don't want to get one on him. And right there you can see putting his arms up trying to avoid the foul, because he does have 4 and their main scorer. So they get the foul on DePina, and that will send Stapleton to the line. Looking for his first career back-to-back 20-point night. And he's got it. Connects on that first free throw. He's got 20 points and a 6-point lead. Ben connects on both. 39 seconds left. Another timeout comes in. Ben with 21 and the Wildcats with a 7-point lead. a timeout. Just under 40 seconds to play. Holbrook needs a quick bucket. They get it over to Desalines. Inside Brown. Loses the handle, and he does get the foul, so he'll shoot 2. That only took 6 seconds off the clock, so good management there by Holbrook. 2 big free throws coming up for Brown. And he can't connect on the first one. Desperately needs this one to make it a 2-score game. If he fails to connect here, that'll just about salt it away for West Bridgewater. He does get it to go. It's a 6-point game. They get it into Lorette. And Allen Brown does have to foul, so that's going to get Brown out of the game. His fifth foul. And they're going to say it's his 4th foul. So Brown will stay in the game with 30 seconds. Lorette, if he can connect on one of these, it'll just about do it. Connects on that one, rattles it down. That is a big free throw, makes it a 3-score game at 7. It'll take a miracle now for Holbrook, and Lorette goes 2 for 2. 8-point lead. Holbrook needs a miracle. 25 seconds remain. Brown pulls up for 3, and he does connect. Unbelievable. And now Desalines will foul with 18 seconds. Allen Brown continuing to connect on every shot he takes, it seems, here in the second half.
Over foul, number 11, Desalines. Second personal team limited. West Bridgewater's Jack Garces to the line, 2 shots.
Garces with 2 big shots. Rattles the first one down. And this one right here will ensure a Wildcat victory. And he does get it to go. 22 points for Garces. Brown threading through the middle. Pulls up for 3. And he cashes it down again. It's a 4-point game with 9 seconds. He just continues to make everything. This kid is a special, special player. And Navin will go to the line here with 9 seconds. A little bit of confusion here. And Anthony Ine will check in for DePina here in the final 10 seconds. Navin able to connect on the first one. And he is on the board with his first point of the night. And Navin gets them both down. 6-point game. Brown across the midcourt. Pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Fought. Navin wins the race for the board, and that's going to do it with .9. Navin's going to have to shoot 2 free throws, but that's going to do it. Hard fought by the Wildcats tonight. Naven with an opportunity to pad his stats a little bit at the free throw line with less than a second to go.
And Naven to the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first one to fall. A big night and a great night for the seniors. Couldn't ask for anything better. An absolute shootout and an amazing game to watch. As Naven goes 2 for 2 again. He's got 4 points. Desalines on the inbound. And that'll do it. The Wildcats win an unbelievable game on senior night. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the back of a 22-point Garces night, a 21-point Stapleton night, and a lot of sparks from J.J. McLean. The Wildcats come out with the victory over Holbrook, even with the hard-fought battle from Allen Brown and all those shots he was able to connect on. The Wildcats pull away with a senior night victory. And don't go anywhere. The girls' senior night is just a few minutes away.